Hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new here, this channel is all about homesteading in a small way and in a frugal way. We're a large family. We love to grow our own food. We love preserving food. We love getting out in nature, and we love doing all this in as frugal a way as possible. So today I'm going to give you a tour of the pantry. It's been requested by absolutely loads of you. So without further ado, I think we're going to get straight into it. Okay, so this pantry, it's a purpose-built pantry. It's been brilliant. It keeps cool. It's rodent-proof, so it's an ideal spot for a pantry. Let's go into the pantry. Right, it's quite small, so I'm hoping that you can see. Where shall we start? So I've got shelves all around. I think we'll start at the top shelf. I've been stocking up on things, as you can see. Now, usually I can lots and lots of stuff, but we haven't been able to get the vegetable garden growing properly this year. So from next year, we'll be able to get a lot more canned goods ourselves. So we are relying on supermarket stuff. So up at the top, we've got the tomatoes. I've got quite a lot of those. So they should be enough to keep us going. What I do actually with my shopping is every week I just buy one extra, and I've been doing this for a long time, of some item. And what it's done is it's given me a really good stock. So it might be that I buy an extra tin of tomatoes or an extra packet of rice, and that really helps me build up a stock without it feeling like I'm spending loads of money on it. So at the top we've got rice, tomatoes and passata, lots of pasta. I don't know if you can see. We've got some tea, some rose petals up there that I use for teas and soaps. On this shelf here, I don't know if you can see. So we've got more. This shelf is my sort of the shelf I use mostly. The top is the backup. So we've got tomatoes, baked beans, all sorts of beans, chickpeas, black beans. There's pinto beans and all sorts of things there. We've got a few tins of soup. We don't tend to have tinned soup very often, but I like to have it just as a bit of a backup. I've got some of this pectin. Now I've never used this, but I bought it for jelly making and things. So I haven't had to use it so far. Mind you, in my last batch of jam, I could have done with it because it didn't set very well. And instead of boiling it up again, we're going to do things like make jam tarts and things like that with it. So it won't go to waste. So then just behind here, I've got all my different flours here. There's another thing of rice. My beans, these were beans I was keeping for seed. A lot of them didn't germinate very well from these, so we will just use these as dried beans. And well, also my children like to play with them quite a bit as well. They love just sorting them, so that's really fun. Now, this is a lot of my canned goods. Some of it's currant, some of it's not. So we'll go from this end. I've got various different rhubarb syrups. So here's one. And if you can see the difference, I don't know, can you see the difference in colour there? So they're both rhubarb syrup. They're just done at different times of year. We love rhubarb syrup. We have it on pancakes, on yogurt, on ice cream, all sorts of things. What have we got here? We've got some beetroot. We've got some rhubarb, and we're down to the last 3 jars. I didn't get to make any this year. I have got a lot of rhubarb in the freezer, so maybe I will. My last jar of apple sauce. So rosemary jelly we have here. Now we've got quite a lot of this as well. That's rosemary jelly. And again, 2 different colours, different rosemary jellies which you make with crab apples, and just look at the difference in colours. That just shows the difference of apples, and you just get lovely colours. I just love it. What else have we got? We've got some courgette chili jam, my last jar of that. That just gets better and better. The longer I keep it, the tastier it becomes. This is my latest batch of jam that didn't work. I will show you. It's more like a syrup. So like I say, we're going to put this into some tarts, and we're going to use it with yogurt and things like that. So that won't go to waste. And then over on this side, we've got all of my, what's left of my teas and things. So I've got some mint, I've got, I don't even know what that one is. What's that? Oregano, some tarragon. We've got the marigold petals. We've got a window in this pantry and the light has hit it. So that does need rethinking. We've got, oops, the lid's come off. Oh, we've got some dried mint. We've got some dried rhubarb. This is really good, drying rhubarb for teas. We've also got, what else? Some dried nettle seeds. But I haven't had the dehydrator out in this house at all. So I haven't got any other dried things this year. And then coming down in the tins here, I keep things like my dried fruits and nuts. I love using old tins. So just dried sultanas, and there's some dried nuts. Now, usually with nuts and things, I only get them when they're on offer at the moment, because nuts are really, really expensive. So when they're on offer, I stock up on them and I pop them in the tin. Down here, we've got all my oils, different oils and things. So, yep. And then what else have we got? These are my onions. Some of them are homegrown, and then these red ones are the ones I got a few weeks ago on special offer for 20p. So they're keeping nice and cool in here. What have I got here? Oh, so again, I like using old tins and things. Breadsticks. And then when they're finished, I'll put some crackers in there. And just around the corner here, during the lockdown, everybody got into baking bread, and yeast was in short supply. So whenever you could get it, you'd get hold of it. But then afterwards, obviously everyone just gave up on baking bread, and the supermarkets were selling yeast at ridiculous. I mean, I think these ones, I can't remember. I think there's 4 sachets in there. I think they were 6p for a sachet of yeast. So I stocked up on them. So I've got loads and loads of yeast sachets, and things like I've got 6 packets of chestnuts. Usually after Christmas, these are reduced heavily, so I stock up on those. Okay, coming around this shelf here, it's all there's sugars, lentils, my wheat berries for grinding into flour. I've got various pastas and things. And then coming further down, I don't know if you can see, you'll have to excuse the mess of the pantry. All we've done is given it a clean. It does need a complete revamp, so please excuse the mess of it. We are just making do with what we've got. So down here are all my rices and flours, and I think these are kids' cake bars for the children for school, biscuits. I've just realised I'm only down to my last 3 tomato purees, so I will be stocking up on those. And then further down, we've got the pasta, crisps, and then cereals and things at the bottom. What I do I keep my oats just in a tin here. I think that's full of oats. And just tucked in the corner, I keep all my wine bottles and things for making wine. And then in here, I've got my potatoes. These are all my homegrown potatoes. And then even squeezed up here. So if you've got any questions, please don't forget to comment down below. And if you like what you see in the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really love it if you'd join us here. Just hit the bell down below. So until next time, bye.